Okay, so I've glued both sides together. Notice it's kind of like a big loop now. What I'm going to do now is fold this to make a corner. So now you should have 4 corners. Okay? I need everyone's eyes on the screen. Notice how I have 4 corners now? My paper is still a little wet, which I do not recommend doing this with your paper a little wet. It's a dangerous game, okay? So make sure that you get yours glued together today so that they're not wet and they're going to be really easy to work with. Alright, then what you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors. Where are my scissors? Jacob, will you get me a scissors from the card up there behind those marker bin? And you are just going to cut about a 1/2 inch down in each corner. Okay, also make sure when you've glued them together, you actually glued down the right side, right? So the top is all on the same side. You didn't glue the wrong side down. Okay, now I'm going to just fold these over, creating a ledge to glue the top of my lantern on. So this is going to be the top of my lantern. I know that because I can see by looking at my print that this is the top. Alright, now I have a nice ledge to put glue on. I'm going to go all the way around with glue. I'm going to take my rectangle here, or my square that's a little bit tough paper, kind of like cardstock, and I'm going to center my square on that and just press down on the inside. And when I'm looking, I want to make sure there's an equal amount of distance from all sides so it's nice and centered, okay? Now I'm going to do the exact same thing to the bottom. But before I glue on the bottom, I'm going to make sure to write my name on it. For H. Now I'm going to cut these corners. Fold it down. Fold it down. Creating that edge for my glue to get stuck to, for the paper to hold on to. So when you're cutting those corners, you want to try to make sure that you're cutting down the same width, otherwise you're going to get a lopsided lantern. Alright, glue all the way around the top. Now because this is the other side, I can't put my hand in to stick it down. So all I do for this one is I just set it right on top. I kind of like to stand over to make sure it's nice and centered. And then I'm just going to carefully flip it over. Because this is the top of my lantern, I need to add the handle to it. I'm going to take my last strip of paper, lay thighs on the screen, fold it in half. Fold about 1 inch up on each side. This is where I'm going to put the glue, okay? Glue goes here, and I just plop this right on the top and let it dry, okay? It's not going to hold together yet until it dries, so just be very careful taking this over and setting it over on the counter. Any questions? Does everyone understand what I've done here? Okay.